welcome to like Tane's set actually. Kaldr's Good Boys versus Bodega Hive, and we have the first band coming in of Athena and everyone's favorite, the Whale.
Can't go
I
wrong with Athena and the Whale.
I hate the Whale so much right now. Following that with a Bakasura. I think that's more of a target ban against Devin Frisco.
Yeah, that is certainly a Devin Frisco pick. I've been seeing him run it for a couple of seasons now, so he's definitely pretty proficient on the god.
Following that by an Ao Kwong and a Kleedna, which again is another Devin Frisco one. And rounding it out with a Thanatos. You know, I've seen a fair amount of Thanatos lately. Casuals, ranked. I don't like it. And the Hachi first lock, followed by a Kernanos. Oh, you know, I haven't seen Kernanos in a while, but I've seen so much Hachi.
I feel like you just see Hachi either picked or banned every game, and there's
Yup.
just a good reason. He's just so strong. Does everything you want. He's safe. He scales really hard into the late game. What can you say that's not even good about Haji? Nothing. It's just he does everything and then some. Oh, you want long range autos? Yeah, his are better than Ishtar's. So I mean, there's no other option there.
Yeah, and I mean, the only, like, I guess you mentioned it, but the Ishtar kind of with those long range autos as well. Rama, so we are going to go double ADC. So, oh, which one do you think's going mid?
Um, Me personally, I'd rather have Cern in mid. Rama's early game is just a little too weak for my liking in that mid lane. But I mean, you can certainly get it done. You can make the case for either.
And we see the Awilix hovered. You know, this one, okay. Vamana, Vamana and Bologna getting locked in here. You know, both of those very strong solos. Maybe we'll see an Osai lock here. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, honestly, if I had to guess, it's probably Vamana in the jungle. I think the Vamana jungle is just so fun. Just yeah, I'm a big baby. I have crit. I'm gonna just run up and two tap you. And if you don't like it, I'm gonna go big on you. So definitely don't mind that.
Um, yeah, I think to round it out, I'd love to see Bodega Hive taking Osiris. It's what the top three solos right now: Vamana, Bologna, Osiris.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Vamana certainly seen a little bit of
Or
a resurgence, getting picked up a little bit more, especially after his pretty tough nerfs at the beginning of season 10. Well, buffs and then nerfs. They buffed him up and then they said, "Wait a second, this god isn't fun to play against."
yeah, I think the okay. Now I'm confused. Thoroughly confused. Um, AMC getting
Where's
locked
your
in.
confusion?
Yo, we have on one side Kern, Aramba, and AMC. And then we're gonna see Ganesha ban, Kepri ban, and Mr. Kuzumbo himself. I don't like playing Kuz. I don't like having to auto through a Kuzumbo with Thorns plus his two active because they somehow made Thorns good again.
Yeah, well, you don't like Thorns being good, especially
Yeah,
when crit feels nice.
yeah, exactly.
That's
And we're
crazy.
gonna see a Chronos.
This is the kind of shenanigans I expect for a Super Bowl day game. Everybody's like, man, I just want to get this over with. We're either gonna win in 15 or lose in 15. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah. Um, what do you think we're gonna see? And we did see that Sobek last band at Yamoja. I think Yamoja always gonna be one of the top supports just because you can't stop Donald Trump.
Yeah, no, the wall is definitely tough to deal with. It looks like, unfortunately, the Calder's good boys. Yeah, I think thinking a little bit more towards reasonable picks rather than just a bunch of auto attackers, but you know, whatever works for you.
Yep. Yamoja Agni. And we're gonna see a soul being
Well, yeah,
hovered.
they have to get their second magical. They already got 3 physicals.
Yeah, instead of a soul, how about a Oleron? Oh wait, sorry, they have a mana. You can't do that. Cancel.
If there's one thing that Vamana counters, it is 100% Oleron.
Yep. And we're gonna see that soul lock in. Who do you think is going what and where on this
Um,
Bodega Hive team?
I got to assume AMC solo, CERN jungle, Kronos mid, with a Soul Rama duo lane.
I'm gonna go AMC solo. I think it's gonna be Kronos Rama and Kern in the jungle and Soul mid.
I mean, those are certainly reasonable takes.
Yeah,
I I'm just glad we get some content here. You know,
yeah, yeah.
this is content.
This is peak entertainment. I don't know what you're talking about. And on the other side, we have the perfectly human and normal Calder's Good Boys draft, which compared to the Bodega High draft, it's just not as funny.
Now, I mean, to be fair, Bologna kind of like 1v5s that team,
Yep.
but you just can't think about that too hard.
Yeah, one disarms to the whole team, done. That
One
team fight
disarm, you
over.
start racking up the block stacks. They're just sitting there like, oh man, why don't we have a mage?
Well, they've got a mage. It's just an auto attacking one or two.
I mean, Kronos can put out some pretty good burst damage.
Uh,
Can't underestimate him.
yeah, late game Kronos when my ranked teammates decide to feed him like 15 kills, all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, this god kind of is good right now.
Well, yeah, when you hit that like 75 minutes into the game and you got like your full passive, you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
You're like, man, it only took forever, but I'm finally scaled. Do gotta love that. Other than that, though, which one of these teams are you giving the edge?
Uh, you know, I want to say Calder's Good Boys just because they have like that Bologna, the Vamana, pretty much every single meta god in pretty much each of their roles. But just because the shenanigans Bodega has right now, I'm going with Bodega because it's funny.
I respect it. I respect it.
Um, that being said, who do you got going into this? Who do you think takes game one?
I would love to be able to say Bodega Hive and like not be lying, but like I just think that the balanced team comp from Calder's Good Boys is going to prevail.
Yeah. Um, looking at these builds, we're gonna see some spicy things. I wanna, it'd be funny if the support built the shoguns, like shoguns. What is it? Talisman
Talisman
of
of Energy.
yeah. Maybe a is frenzy still in the game?
No, I believe it went to Sprint.
Oh, there you go. You go Sprute, and you get that horrific. But I don't think we're gonna be able to see that horrific now, are we?
Horrific's really good. I think that
Yeah,
if you don't get Horrific, you're just kind of
trolling.
trolling at this point.
Yeah, we do see that Brotaco on the Chronos support did not get horrific. Reported throwing my ranked game.
You know what? That's fine. What's reportable is Tinglish getting Horn Shard on Ramamit.
You're right. I'm sorry, but why am I not seeing 5 golden shards right now? What
Like
kind
I
of
can understand like maybe Kronos gets a Horn Shard, to get a little more CC out as a support, but
yeah,
you're
Rama
you're a
horn
Rama.
shard? Yeah, what? Honestly, skill issue at this point.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I respect it. Gotta respect the grind. If it works, it works.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. Um, ooh, a good stun coming from the Chronos to kind of get some more pressure. That being said, I think this duo lane does get out pressured by the double magical hunter.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that they should just be able to kind of insta clear the wave all of the time, especially it's Soul early game. Like your
Soul
bastions,
early.
they aren't real.
Yeah, your tower gone in 5 minutes. Soul's
One gank
clear.
could certainly knock that down, but looks like
Yep.
Vamana's going to be the first to hop over there.
Yeah, we are gonna see him come up behind this Chronos, looking at him, but knocking him out of the stun. But I think
That's still
Soul.
Soul beats though.
Yeah, you got the beads. You're happy with that. You took the beads. That being said, though, your jungler just forced you to split your wave 3 ways. So I don't know how happy you are about that. I'm like,
Don't
yeah,
worry, he'll be there to make sure you get the shield camp. It evens out.
yeah, exactly. Up until the Chronos just runs it over the wall and takes it, and you're just sitting there smiling, like, okay.
Not quite able to pull out the kill on the support Chronos. A little too tanky with that, war flag, T1 prophetic.
Yep. Honestly, Chronos living with this amount of HP, and did Soul just steal that? I don't think Soul stole that. She did.
It's possible. I mean, it's certainly a possibility.
You're not gonna get hit by the meteor like I was hoping.
I'm still waiting for a meteor to get a kill.
Honestly,
That's my dream.
If we ever see a meteor get a kill, we should just clip that. And you know who's back again for round 2? The Shell gonna come out, and the Chronos is gonna die. I thought he lived there. I thought he weaved himself into that minion wave, but he did not. Instead, he falls. But we are gonna see, just a back off. This Vamana being back over here, kind of just allowing that to happen.
Yeah, definitely. The regank certainly helps him grab that kill over there.
That being said, though, his entire jungle getting stripped by none other than Devin Frisco, gonna be taking the red buff and running.
Take the Chester, yes.
Yeah.
Gotta take Chester.
I think it's more of a power move. If you stare at them directly in the eyes, you hit that last auto on it and it dies, and you're just like, heh. And
sometimes I'll be looking at a red buff and I'm like, ooh, Chester over there though.
And here we see he's gonna be looking at this blue buff, and he's gonna get it too. He's taken everything. This balloon is gonna all come out, and out comes that. AMC gonna look for something. Rama's here as well. I thought Rama was the ADC. The blink coming out of turn and is gonna get him out of danger, and in comes Rama, getting a couple more autos than most mids that I've seen.
Hey, they're used to hitting big circles.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes time.
If my mid's on an ADC and I watch him whiff 7 autos in a row, I already know why.
Yeah,
I ain't even mad.
He's just not him,
Yeah.
Your ADC hits autos, your mid doesn't. That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Chronos missing, but still getting the shield buff is kind of criminal. Pulling the beads from Hachi as well, just kind of even more value for this Chronos, just running at them.
That has to be just like an angry beads. Like, I just need to kill this guy.
And out comes...
there's his full health bar.
Yep. And out comes the emoji. They really want this Chronos dead, but he is surviving through everything. He is walking back to his tower unbothered. Out comes the Hachi ult as well, and he might... Emoji is finally going to pick up the kill. That fight lasted for 5 to 10 business days.
Yeah, when you have to burn through the tank Kronos' health bar twice, it takes some time, but they do manage to get themselves there.
I kind of wish the Hachi got the kill instead of the support, but, kill securing is my favorite pastime.
I want a fed emoji,
Yeah, exactly. If my emoji cannot 1v5, I'm not about it.
I'm a big supporter of feeding your supports.
Exactly.
Don't worry, it's not propaganda. Definitely not a support player.
No. We definitely stand for fed supports running at the enemy team.
Yeah, what do you do if Ares has 4 kills in 5 minutes? You just lose the game, right? Like.
Yeah, exactly. If my support is getting quadra kills, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to get that support penta. My team's like, no, no, no. You're not supposed to be in the enemy fountain. And I'm like, Penta.
Yeah, but like my Penta, you don't get it. You don't understand. It's not about what's the right play. It's about the play that I'm gonna make.
Yeah, exactly. You know, playing support RDO and just running at people because haha, funny moment.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, we are going to see Vamana on the right side of the map. I almost said left. This is why I
Directions are
don't.
hard. Directions are
Yeah,
hard.
this is exactly why I'm not allowed to use the map on road trips. Soul going to disapparate away from all of that Damahe, and you know it kind of sucks for Big Black Banana because he has had to split a couple waves with this Yamojo, which you know.
That's fine. I mean, he's not behind. The emoji's ahead. It all works out.
Yeah. We do. What stands out to you in these builds, right?
Prophetic first item AMC is a real head scratcher for me.
You know, I'm with you on that. You know what's another head scratcher for me? Golden Blade and Golden Shard. You know.
No, I respect that. You just want to be like hit the camp one time and it just dies.
Yeah, I want Yellow Numby on camp. Go, haha.
Yeah, you get that. You get a Kinge. You get a Crusher. It's just all the yellow numbers.
Oh, Vamana could be in a spot of bother, and people just missing.
He's just Vamana.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. Don't even.
Rama snipes coming in overhead, and we have missed all three. Vamana live.
Yeah,
He is a liver, and
just...
I'm not even gonna question why we just watched the soul disapparate into a wall and stay there.
It was tactical. It was to get back to the base faster.
Yeah, we call that speed
Didn't
backing, right?
didn't want to waste a couple seconds like trying to dodge autos and eventually die, and just said, nah, I'm getting back to base.
Yeah. Really putting this Hachi a little more ahead each gank this Yemo does because, well, not even gank at this point. The Yemo just lives there.
That hurt my feelings. Watching the AMC auto Bologna for like negative damage. That hurt my feelings.
My feelings have already been hurt by the fact that we were watching an AMC with. Oh, the Stinger comes out, and the Bologna actually not. The fact that he lives there is more mind-boggling than anything else. We do see the Kernanos in the enemy camps. The homies have rotated. They're gonna pick up the kill onto the.
Baby can't catch up. No.
Nope. They all just walk away. No. And Big Baby's not gonna pick up anything in return. A 1-for-none type of trade here. But they want more.
There's the surrender vote.
Yep.
I couldn't get my Big Baby kill where we're getting out of this game.
And out comes the abilities, but Yemo's here to save the lives. And we're just gonna walk away. We're gonna disengage fully. Yemo ult, Big Baby ult, and you know, still a 1-for-none trade.
Yeah, just what you would expect, you know. The invade from the Cernanos is just too strong.
We are gonna see Hachi dash in. Soul Disapparate gonna run at him while disapparating.
Well, yeah, you gotta get the tick damage on the ground on him, you know. You gotta really get that disapparate damage off.
Soul looking like she wants to come back in, but I think a couple autos from Hachi will be the end of her.
One good dash and it's over.
Oh,
dashes into the stun though.
And he's gonna get his beads pulled and his ult pulled. That's worth it in my books. I come over, I take the beads from a Hachi and his ult. I'm coming back in 2 minutes. Just kidding. I'm back there in 5 seconds.
I'm right there.
Yeah.
You walked back into lane. I'm there.
Yeah, I'm sniffing your toes.
No, might be doing a little bit more. I don't know.
Maybe. You know. Maybe I'm close enough to whisper in his ear. You know.
You are. You know. I can't take that away from you. This poor AMC.
What do you do against the Bologna as AMC?
You cry. You cry.
I will say he has stacked this prosthetic to all 15 physical stacks in record amounts of time.
Yeah, I feel like the Bologna just doesn't care.
Yeah.
You hit me, that's cool.
Yep. AMC just gonna do AMC things. Big Baby gonna come out. Kronos in a spot of bother. Oh, huge ult. Yep. Big, and he's gonna die for the support kill. They're gonna try to pick up the Rama, but Rama's he's a liver, not a dyer.
Barely, just barely.
You
another like quarter of a second and he's done.
Yeah, you could tell. Oh
Oh
no!
god, it's a Bologna. It's a Bologna. Oh god, everybody run.
And he's making sure to get the. Oh no!
Oh no,
Oh
Jack!
no! Gonna pull the Bologna, and Deez is gonna pick up the kill, not crediting it to that Bologna. And Big Black Banana is gonna pick up Queen Perfuma.
All in a day's work.
Yeah, honestly.
What do you do when you're just 5 auto attackers and a Bologna just walks up to you? Like,
You
that
know,
has to just be terrifying.
I feel like maybe banning a Bologna would have been the best tactical play here, but we aren't for tactical.
I'm having a blast.
We're in Frank's, you know, you can't expect too many
Yeah.
good ideas.
I,
A couple every once in a while, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, if I am not watching my support run it down, am I really in Frank's?
I think your support's like just gonna be bored if you just have them like sit back all game, you know?
I know, like if I've been rage queuing Bacchus in ranked, and you know.
Just play Ares. It's way better than Bacchus. It's like Bacchus on steroids.
Well, my team keeps banning the Ares, so I gotta get the And
Just
we
go
are
with
gonna,
that.
yeah, we're gonna see a skirmish here. Yamoja ult coming out, but Devin Frisco just gonna juke, dip, and dive. But Hachi gonna rotate, and we see someone win the 10,000 gem giveaway while people are brawling.
It should have been me. Oh my god. He goes for the recall and it just does not matter.
He gets.
Thankfully though, he has picked up the Shoguns like you were talking about.
We stand for the Shoguns around here. Maybe I would have loved a Fafnir more, but beggars can't be choosers, right?
Yeah, but like Fafnir helps auto attackers. He's not one himself. You know, you gotta go with the theme.
I don't know what you're talking about. 5-ring Fafnir is an auto attacker.
That is true. That is true.
Soul gonna try for the steal, and instead probably gonna lose. She beats what? Does Hachi auto slow?
I don't think so. No.
So beads for free is what we're gonna say with that one.
You could certainly make that argument.
And I think we just got a little bit of a soul laugh under tower there, but that's funny moments.
You got to. You got to.
Yeah, you tried to steal a gold free, you failed and ran back to tower. Laughable.
Oh, you didn't get me.
Yeah. That certainly sounds like my ranked teammates.
See, my ranked teammates, they don't sound like much because I just don't like ranked. I think it's super boring.
I started queuing ranked and cancel that. We're gonna see a fight on the other end of the map, and Dirty Bubble is gonna kill Frisco. And this has just been a steady Kaldr's Good Boy game.
Yeah, can't say anything more about that. You know, they just are piloting this team comp a little bit better.
Yeah. That being said, the Chrono's gonna get the rewind off this time. But Colors are gonna take the pyro in exchange, and we do see Soul finally able to push that tower. Only because
we're getting it.
Big Back Banana is a sliver of health away from death, but he's gonna get the reset off. Maybe a Nuwa. 5-ring Nuwa.
5-ring Nuwa goes pretty hard. You know, she got the passive, get the
Honestly.
root off after what is it?
3 autos?
5? I thought it was 5.
I
It was
can't.
like your 6th auto root.
I don't know. I don't have Smite open to check.
I do not either. It is truly an unfortunate reality we live in.
Yo, we are gonna see the engage on the Emoja, but she's just gonna retire herself away and do Emoji things and walk away from you.
Yeah, that's just what you were just supposed to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a teammate here. I'm out.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And Rama gonna walk back into the Agni Bomb, which we love walking back into damage. And we are gonna see the Yamoja teleport over. This could be a very dead Kronos. Is he gonna get the ult? No, he's just gonna die because his ult's on cooldown.
Yeah.
That is what we call most unfortunato. But Rama gonna be over here, and they want the meteor, but they're not gonna get it. Instead, Yamoja gonna get hit, and AMC wants his prosthetic stacks. He does not care that Tingle and Ash is dying right now.
That's irrelevant. My stacks are way more important right now.
Teammates temporary, stacks eternal.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna see the Bologna chasing Devin Frisco down and gonna pick up the kill. maybe the 5 ADCs was not the play.
It's too early to tell. It is
Yeah.
too early to tell.
When they're all split pushing towers down, what are you gonna do?
I don't
Speaking
know, get
of-
like fire or something.
Yep.
Great.
And we are gonna see this AMC getting ulted. How many ults was that? Oh.
A couple.
Just a few,
Perhaps a
you know.
few.
And Rama gonna take Vamana. Not Vamana's speed. I'm sorry. Vamana was trying to take his speed, and he confirmed it. Instead,
Oh.
Big Baby Alt's gonna come out. Tinglanesh gonna pop his Aegis. Soul gonna start autoing the Vamana so he stays in ult for longer. And
It worked. You know, Oh, never mind. There's a rescue.
Ooh, Devin Frisco with the ult. Maybe they'll catch the Agni here. Bologna getting in there like swimwear. And Bologna gonna fall with the Queen Perfuma. And
No.
Vamana, oh,
Not Blink Vamana.
Blink.
That hurts.
Yeah.
You just like walked up and insta killed. That's so sad. You know, this is going better than I expected it to. We're 17 minutes in and it's only a 7,000 gold lead.
Only.
Only.
You know, it could be worse.
I mean, like the Titan could already be dead. You know, there's a lot of room.
There's positive upsides, you know. That being said, if we look on the opposite end of the map, you know who's doing what? Fire Gigante.
Yep. It just works when you have a trillion auto attacker.
And you know what's even better is
there's
none
no
the wiser. No one expects this. And now people are going to start running over the Fire Giant, but it's going to be a day
too
late
late.
and a dollar short.
It's just
Yep.
too late.
Vamana maybe going to look for a pick here, but, you know. Me personally, if I do not see 5 auto attackers and fires up,
There's probably a place where they're at.
yeah, we
Where
see
they can,
Agni.
kind of pull those auto attacks into something.
Rama gonna ult up, dodging one Agni bomb. Shoot astral arrows, and you know what's gonna happen the moment he gets down? Bonk.
Yeah. Unfortunately, delaying the inevitable there. Not gonna be able to get out. No rescue crews coming just yet.
We are gonna see a 1v1 between Yamoja and Kern, and Yamoja just positively slapping that Kernanos.
I mean, health bar wise, Yamoja lost, but like morale wise, that's a hard win for Yamoja.
Want to talk about morale wise? Bro Taco completely getting deleted. That is
It
what the
happens
third.
sometimes. It
Yeah.
happens sometimes.
Soul gonna get stunned out of her movement. Vamana gonna run in here. Soul Aegis gonna get popped. Agni's gonna dash in and probably pick up this kill here. He is in fact gonna do that. Devin Frisco missing every auto known to man here. And I think Agni lives. No, he
Nope.
doesn't.
Very deserved death. Very deserved death.
Yeah. The fact that he lived under there for a solid minute.
Yeah.
Kinda-
Unfortunately, I think Kaldr's Good Boys forgot that they weren't the team with Fire Giant. You know, they're hitting that Phoenix for like 30, and that
Yeah.
just doesn't take it down.
We are gonna see the Bologna trying to take the tower, and she's not gonna be able to, you know. Bologna, as much as I love that god, and I say this with the utmost sincerity of love that god, and yeah. I don't know, can you hear the sarcasm?
Hey, she's
hate-
fun to play.
Oh, she's very fun to play, but against, I'd rather uninstall Smite.
I think you should just be banning her instead if you're not trying to play against her.
You know,
skill issues.
I can't ban her in casuals. Hi-Rez has not given me that option.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, sorry. Let me, and hold this conversation while we watch Vamana positively start walking someone down, but instead not going to be able to catch him. Going to pull the Bologna beads, and that's I think going to be the end of that.
Yeah,
You know-
for some reason, Big Baby doesn't have a big speed boost on it. You know, you would kind of expect to be moving faster, and you're just kind of sitting there like, man, I ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, I think this is why you invest in the Sprout and Horrific options.
I mean, he's
And-
halfway there.
Yeah.
Rama dash call should be finding a little bit of problems here.
Yep. Kind of trying to juke, dip, dive, and dodge, but not gonna juke, dip, dive, dodge enough. He did not dodge the wrench.
Nope.
We are gonna.
Unfortunately, could dodge the ball, not the wrench.
Yeah. And you know, Soul gonna get caught out. Her back animation getting seen. She's gonna get stunned. Disapparate gonna get finished popping, and then all of a sudden there's a emoji ult to really just solidify the fact that you are probably dead in this moment. Yep.
Probably.
Probably. We do see Vamana just kind of walking in Devin Frisco's jungle, popping the horrific, and all of a sudden it's just gonna start a brawl. You know, for some reason I have a gut feeling Vamana just wins this trade.
I think that you might be just a little bit right. Warrior base stats are kind of janky, and you know he's got like defense built too. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, you know, for some weird reason, Hi-Rez loves Warriors, and I really can't have my mind changed about that.
You know, I mean, there's so many times that like Warriors have been like just completely unplayable that I have to disagree.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember the Achilles?
Let's look back just a couple months ago.
Yeah,
where you could not play a warrior.
Yeah, that's true. Instead, you played
just
mages.
only had to play mages, you know.
Yeah, but you know, you played tank mages because that's funny. But we are going to see Devin Frisco get blinked on by Vamana to make sure he dies. You know.
Well, yeah.
And we are going to see Vamana go into ult, and Soul, I'm pretty sure, is deader than dead in this moment.
Yeah, not going to be feeling too good after that one. Going to have to take a little break in the fountain to recuperate after that.
Meanwhile, Bologna just going to start 1v3ing in the back, and Agni's going to come over and help and just start dropping bombs, but he's going to miss the bomb. Kronos is finally going to get an ult off.
He's getting it.
Agni's Vs are going to get taken, but I don't really think they're in a position... Nope, they're losing their middle bird, actually. It was all like an elaborate bait. I love when, you know, I'm fighting two people and the rest of their team is taking my bird.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it really makes me smile that I cannot kill a Bologna.
Yeah, why would you even think about killing a Bologna? Like, you just have to kind of expect that she's going to live and, like, move on with your life.
Yeah, I kind of just have to learn to just walk away from
Bologna's over there? I'm going to be somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. You know that teleport I have? Yeah, catch you later.
I think that's one of my greatest strategies. Just be where the enemies aren't.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't kill you if you're just not there.
Just lock Heimdall solo with teleport and you'll never be found. All I'm saying. If that doesn't work, go Apollo. And
so
Bologna...
Look at me, I'm leaving. Going somewhere else.
Bologna gonna be able to pick up this kill, I think. Ooh, the egg is gonna be popped just shy, but she is literally 1v3.
Yes. In winning, like, handily.
Yep. We are gonna see... You know, a fourth player joins the fight, and maybe Bologna will fall.
Unfortunately, all the stinky mages showed up. Bologna can't quite handle all of them.
Yeah. But, you know, on the opposite end, you know what they did while Bologna was fighting the entirety of an enemy team? They took fire.
Giant.
Yeah. I'm getting zoned at my bird, and the enemy team is taking fire. You know, how do you get back in this game?
I think you just need a miracle. You know, just one or two miracles, really.
Yeah.
You just gotta, you know, get the miracle of living until 35 minutes, and then just getting one or two good picks. And after that, the game just kind of opens up for you, nice and easy.
Yeah, I mean, I could agree with that. You know, we have entered, what is this, like the 1 percentile of losing, where it's like, you know, you basically have to throw to lose. Kaldr's good boy.
It's certainly not very easy for Bodega to win right now.
Yeah,
you can say that.
Soul Disapparate gonna go off, and Vamana gonna get picked. You know, I think if Soul just walks back to Fountain, she lives there, right?
It's pretty likely. It's pretty likely.
Yeah.
2 birds down, looking to continue forward, but without this Vamana, you know, it might be a little difficult.
Yeah, but instead of Vamana being there, you know who's here? It's Bologna. And we have watched her 1v3 before, and guess how many people are up?
There are 3 up. I mean, this could be a pretty even fight for Bologna alone.
Yeah. You know, she's like, guys, Watch this. Just you hit this. I'm gonna go deal with
You
this.
you guys hold back. I got this.
Yeah,
Let me run my ones.
yeah. Let me run my route. We are going to see AMC starting to step up, looking for maybe a little bit more of his prosthetic stacks. Not going to be able to really get much. That being said, let's take a look at these builds. We
Nice.
got
We got a lot of crit.
yeah. For some reason, ADCs be liking that crit.
Yeah, and Kaldr Good Boys be liking those spectrals. Got 3 of them already.
Yep. I would laugh if we saw 5 spectrals. That would really just complete my eyes.
I mean, it wouldn't even be like the worst pickup either. Is what hurts the most.
Yeah. Honestly, looking at this, we've got a standard Bologna build coming out. Nothing really too out of the ordinary. Vamana pretty much going that stock Vamana build. He's probably going to sell that Golden Blade for something eventually. He's going to take the auto trade versus the Kernanos, and Kernanos is going to lose this trade. Vamana looking for the kill here. Kernanos going to blink away, but the Horrific comes out, and Tinglanesh was going to have his self looked at there by the Vamana, but he's just going to, say
You're
you
gonna
can
make
live.
an escape there.
Yeah, Vamana allowed him to live. He was like, I don't feel like autoing you to death right now.
Just gave him permission. You can live. It's okay.
Yeah, hold that Agni bomb damage, Gotta love late game Agni where, 700 damage coming out. We do see the Horrific coming out. Devin Frisco gonna die to the Bologna. Bologna taking the fight on the AMC. Well, the mid bird is retaken again. All 3 birds down. This Titan is as squishy as it'll ever be.
Yeah, certainly is as squishy as it could be, but 4v5, this is still a tough one. Sol putting out a great ultimate there.
Yep. Rama gonna live, but Bologna's gonna pick up Queen Perfuma on the other side. Kronos looking for anything to try to keep his team in the game, but instead he's gonna get stunned and stunned some more. Gonna get picked, same with Jungle Jimmy, and that's gonna be a triple kill for Noxus to end the game.
Yeah, able to get that one wrapped up. Unfortunately, it looks like 5 auto attackers just wasn't the play this time. Maybe next game it could go better though. I mean, I could see Bodega running that back.
Yeah, maybe if you're gonna run the 5 auto attackers, you ban the one god that kind of just disarms your whole team.
No, that's cringe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Your Honor, cringe. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. Death penalty.
And let's take a look at this. Bologna and Agni kind of just ran at them, but can't all be attributed to the Agni Bologna. That Vamana was kind of allowed to do whatever he felt like doing.
I mean, that's not even talking about the 10-0 Hachiman that was just vibing in the side.
Man had some music on, some smooth jazz going. He was just there.
Just having some fun. Well, yeah, okay, we're over here. That's cool. Gotta respect it. Other than that, though, we will be back in just a couple of minutes with game number 2.
Alrighty. We're gonna see an Athena, an Ao Kwong, a Bacchus. Maybe we see that Bacchusura band come out again for Devin Friskio. And we are gonna see that Bacchusura. Gonna see. Ooh. Do you think they just run back the same bands? It's looking like it. And we are going to see someone just insta-lock whale. I've never seen someone lock in the whale faster in my life. What are we going to see out of Bodega's draft? What are you thinking? We are going to see the Achilles lock. Oh no. I think I know where this is going. Vamana going to be locked in as well. Oh. Gonna see the Hachi man run back on for Big Black Banana. And gonna see the Sobek lock in, so I'm thinking that's Bake solo. And gonna see the Nike lock, you know? Whew. So far, 3 Warriors. Thor gonna get taken off the table. Up next, gonna be a Bologna. Just gonna wait for these last 2 picks and bands to come in. Well, most importantly, the bands. The picks are just funny, haha. Gonna see the Susano ban, and to round it out for the Kaldr's Good Boys, they're gonna ban Odin. I wonder what possibly this draft plan could be. This is absolutely diabolical.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what they cook with. So far, it's been a Surtur hover. Now we got an Osiris hover.
There's a lot of options, you know.
Yeah, I think we know what their draft plan is, though. They've revealed it.
I mean,
King Arthur hover.
maybe. King Arthur support goes pretty hard.
All right, we're gonna go back and maybe finally we'll get the lock in here. Surtur gonna be locked in, and what's gonna be hovered next? It's gonna be a Chuck and an M. Cancel the Chuck hover.
Okay.
Yep, we are gonna see what's locked in next after.
What's that? Just like a normal team comp? That's so weird.
Yep, gonna see a Merlin Nemesis lock in. You know, I'm a big fan of Merlin. I'm an avid enjoyer of the Magic Sans Wonder.
You know, me personally, I'm not a big Merlin fan. I don't know. He just doesn't make sense to my brain, I guess.
You're just too smooth brain. Your monkey brain just doesn't compute the Merlin.
I'm just looking for big circles that do a lot of
Yeah.
damage. You know, rather than you gotta like think about, oh, I gotta switch to fire stance because I'm getting dove. Nah, it's boring.
I gotta actually think about what I'm doing. Ruler out here going, I play
Booga booga.
Burmese. You're the type of guy to lock in full tank chalk mid.
Nah, full damage with fighters, mass chalk mid. If you're gonna do it, you
Uh,
gotta do it right.
yeah. Last item Oni Hunters just to really solidify you taking extra damage.
hmm
I'm gonna see a chalk hover, and maybe I hope they lock this in. I want to see chalk played,
Chalk's just a fun god to watch, you know.
and we are gonna see the chalk lock.
So
Yeah,
who are we thinking is mid on that team?
you know,
It's a hard one, isn't it? I'm
you know,
guessing Vamana.
nah, it's
Nah,
it's it's got to be chalk mid. That's the only one that would make sense, right?
that's
And
fair.
then, yeah, but who's ADC? That's the better question.
Um, I gotta guess either Vamana or Surtur. You know, they're both kind of auto focused.
Yeah, that is true. I'll say Vamana ADC.
Okay, I respect it. I respect it. I'm gonna
Now,
have to say Surtur though. I just got a feeling.
yeah, what do we think is gonna be in the solo?
Um, that's a good toss up because you know Nike or Achilles both really good there. I love Nike support. You know, you got the knock up, you got the knockback, you got the disarm, you clear wave real well.
I'm gonna take you on that. I'm gonna say Nike solo Achilles support, and
Dang,
yep. I just feel like not many people can appreciate the Nike support tech as much as they should.
that's fair. To be fair, I usually only lock Nike support when I'm running something dumb at ADC like Arachne.
Yeah, that is true.
So what are you gonna do? Oh no, Arachne doesn't clear wave, but Nike does.
Exactly. Arachne can't step up, but Nike can. And let's finalize this draft. What do you think is the jungle?
Jungle, I'm gonna have to go to that Vimana.
All right. That being said, who do you have taking this game? Five
Um,
warriors versus the actual drafted team comp.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with the good boys yet again. Just something about having some diversity on the team, not
Yeah.
getting shut down instantly by a sovereignty really helps.
I'm gonna say Bodega just because again, funny.
I respect it. I respect it. I don't think it's correct, but I respect it. You know, you can have that opinion.
Well, I gotta vote for the opposite of you. I can't agree with you. It
That
just
is
looked
true.
controversial.
You gotta have some sort of something to disagree on.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they
Even
and
if it makes sense, you just can't say yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like in my heart of hearts, I know good boys will probably take this game, but I still gotta say Bodega because
hmm
that being said, what do we think is gonna happen this game?
I feel like Calder's good boys are gonna be man. They really picked 5 warriors, and they're gonna try to run it down in 20 minutes. I think that we're gonna try to see our first speed run of Canes.
Speedrun Kings? That's what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking. I think we're seeing like a sub 25-minute game.
I could see that. I could see that. Um, as we just get everything ready to go into game now for our no. Let's see. Can I get a talk about let's talk about builds right away. I see one thing that stands out to me. I don't know if you see that other thing that stands out to you.
Baki didn't get gilded.
Well, that's one thing, but
There's 5 people at the blue buff.
That is gang violence.
That is how you send a message.
That is how you say, I came here to play the video game. You locked in the most meta of meta things. This is actual fiend hours.
not not the DC into pause on the gang strat. What is this timeline?
All I'm gonna say is this looks like straight up gang violence.
I respect it. Sometimes these are the plays that you have to make when you're a little disadvantaged. You go for the yeah, we can make this work.
Yo, that being said,
It worked real well in the casters versus admin game.
yo, you know, who do you think dies in this? Like, who do you think takes the W?
It's got to just be Baka and nobody else. I don't think he's got it in him to kill somebody at level 1.
Not without gilded.
Without gilded.
Yo,
Doesn't have gilded, doesn't have horrific, doesn't have a sprint. There's no way he gets out of this.
yeah,
In theory. In theory. But we've seen some goofy stuff happen before.
yeah. All right, we are gonna while we our pause, we're gonna head to a be right back, and we'll give you some more quality content once we're back. And we're back with the shenanigans. Bake, none the wiser, And here comes gang violence. They rolled up. Oh, the blink comes out. That's
Stance on him. Stance on him. Let's go.
that was fiendish. That is diabolical.
You just have to send a message sometimes.
Jungle X Jimmy still DC'd, but that doesn't matter. His team
His
Already
team
got
is
the W.
already 1-0. You know, they're
Yeah.
already winning.
Yeah, they got the W. That's all that matters.
Hmm. So what if you lose after? It's not important. Jungle Jimmy finally gets back. You know.
Yeah. If I'm
Unfortunately, didn't get to be a part of you know, the first kill, but it is what it is.
all I'm saying, biggest W for them because they got the blue. They killed Bake. They sent the message they wanted to.
Hmm. You might have got us game 1, but you know we're still having a good time. Can't break that.
Yeah, that gank was on site. Like, that's some like, what was the season where you actually just invaded buffs?
Oh, season 7.
Yeah,
Season 7 where Hercules solo would just come, just absolutely demolish you on your speed buff, follow you around, and then TP to lane. Like that was the most disgusting time to play jungle. It's just like, oh wow, I wonder if I'm gonna get bullied at my speed again. Oh yep, Herc's here. Oh yep, Tier's here.
yeah. I think it's more criminal when you see the tier at your speed buff running you down. And we are gonna see Bro Taco fall on the opposite end of the map there. Gonna get the return kill, but mentally I'm already shattered. If I'm stretch milk, I'm gone. Game's over for me.
There's two ways you can do that. You're either laughing right now or you're crying. There's no in between.
Yeah, honestly, I'm crying. Like, why? Why have you done this to me?
Why me?
Yeah. Chalk gonna get ganked here. We gonna
Chalk
see
just
Merlin.
doesn't care. He is just vibing.
And you know what's gonna happen instead? It's gonna be, hey, guess what? I called my jungler. Have fun. I will say this Bodega draft is beefy. You got a lot of HP bars to go through, and not a lot of time to go through them before they get their damage off.
That is true. That is true. You know, can't underestimate those base stats. Oh yeah, sure. We're all building. You know, a bunch of health and like look at that. The duo lane both has tier 1 hammer. They have that cudgel.
Yep.
They're looking to be just large and in charge.
Speaking of which, Bake getting ganked once more. Does he pick up the kill or does he die once more? Nemesis going to be on the rotation there as Nike missing the jump in, and that's going to be the end of Devin Frisco.
No, don't feed the whale, please. He's already too good. No. Deserved laugh. Very deserved laugh.
I just want to appreciate the fact that Bro Taco stole the purple.
Oh yeah, no, he's very dead for it, but you have to respect the grind.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm taking everything as a W if I am Bodega.
Oh, any small victory is absolutely massive at this point. You know, you can tell that they're just trying to have fun here.
Yeah, it's Super Bowl Sunday, and this has to be the biggest of memes.
Mm-hmm. They're like, please hurry up and end the game. We're trying to go watch. Like, I ain't about this life. Alright, looks like we see a sovereignty built, and looks like Bodega has lost the game. That is pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, the captain just immediately building Sov. Kind of cringe.
What's he gonna build? Deebs? It's just a worse sovereignty.
Hey, you know what? We're here to have fun. I don't care if the item's good into the team. I want the
Kaldr
fun.
boys are here to win. I mean, look at them.
Yeah, that is true.
You have to be in it to win it too after you get cringe ganked in solo.
And you know what's gonna happen instead? Big Back Banana's gonna get just bonked over the head by a giant meteor.
Sometimes that's just how it is. Oh, we see the pause come out. Okay. Stretch Milk has DC'd. Huge. We'll be back in just a minute once he comes back.
And we're back. This game is a fiesta, to say the least.
This is just how Smite was meant to be played.
Honestly,
These are just people having fun, you know.
yeah.
That's what I can say about Bodega. They're having a good time.
I just want to appreciate the fact that Surtur is a liver and not a dire. Achilles gonna look like he might just get himself a kill. Nope, he's gonna stop chasing.
Pain is
Speed buff kind of strong in that regard. You know, you just kind of get to walk away for free.
So they're gonna mispluck on Thick Boy Chuck.
Yeah, that is Chalk with a sigil.
Yep.
He's chunky.
Yeah. He is thick. Oh my goodness. Juke, dip, dive, and dodge. Another Sobek pluck. Getting him shot by a tower. Big Black Banana's going to pick up the kill. Nike going to jump in. Oh my. Wait. The solo rotated.
Yeah. This is a team game, not an individual sport, you know?
Yep. We're going to see Hachi dash into an Achilles, but nothing's going to happen.
Also,
You know,
to be fair, if I was Nike, I wouldn't want to be in lane either.
yeah, you know, I feel like people who pick Whale just, no dignity.
No dignity, no morals, just W.
Oh, you know what's another W, Bro Taco? Please, yes!
It's literally free for a guy like him.
Oh.
He pops a horrific to walk himself out. No, Nem's coming. No, the ult, but it's not gonna matter on an archery. No. Worthwhile trade. Worthwhile trade.
Honestly, if I am...
No, Queen Perfuma. You gotta press 4.
Please leave, my friend. You're a liver.
Why didn't you go to tower? What are you doing?
Oh my goodness, no. Oh, Chuck's here to partay.
No,
No one...
out.
Nem's out, but you know who isn't? The Hachi ulted
Hachi
in.
no ult, yeah.
Knock up into Chalk knock up. Your legs didn't touch the ground during that exchange.
Alright, alright. I think I might have to give the W to Bodega Hive here. They have 2 Blackthorn hammers, and you know that's my favorite item, so
Honestly.
I think they just win. It's just such a fun item. Look at that health and mana for no good reason.
Yeah. Plus cooldown, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you get low on mana all of the MP5. Low on mana doesn't actually exist. I love it.
Yeah. Merlin gonna flicker away. He's like, I don't want what you're trying to sell me.
I am not interested. Please get off of my doorstep.
It's like that car salesman who tries to sell you the car you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I will say Nike is kind of mollywopping the Bake.
I don't think that's accurate. I think that Nike had to just teleport back in.
You know what? Still a Bodega W.
All roads lead to Bodega W.
You know who else is here to party? Achilles.
He was hoping, you know, to stop invading those purples and start invading the blues, but just a little too slow on the draw there.
You know who's not where they should be? Kaldr's good boy jungler, Mr. Dirty Bubble.
No, he's fine.
He has chosen the path of violence. He's gonna get ran down by a Vamana, and the bonk have begun. He's gonna ult the Vamana to try to get away, and Vamana not very long legs, so.
Yeah, no, not the quickest of folks there.
And you know who's dead? Vamana. Merlin gonna flick. Oh my goodness, the captain's gonna pick up the kill. Gonna get spam laughed on by a Dirty Bubble, but you know, common W.
Somebody has to.
Yeah.
Looks like Protako looking to find his way out of the gray screen again.
Oh,
not
you know
quite,
who?
not quite.
Oh, an alt from Chuckules. And he's gonna pick up the kill. Merlin's not gonna pick up the kill on Brotako. Brotako will liver, and Chalk is actually just here to brawl.
Yeah, 3 people, that's fine. Even fight.
Common Chalk W.
Yeah, unfortunately not Chalk with Transcendence though, so not getting what we might want here.
He's still.
What a huge play.
He got the rod still.
That's so unfair. That hurts my head.
He got plucked out, got the rod still.
There's simply no justice.
I just want to point out the fact that Surtur has TP, so even if he gets low in this lane, speaking of low in this lane, the Goon Squad.
There's so many hits, none of it matters. just Hachi speed walking to tower was enough to get him out of danger. Just a brisk walk.
I was gonna say he just walked briskly away. He was late for his HR meeting.
It was on the lunch break. He's getting close. He's gotta get the hustle going.
Yo. Honestly, this Smite game has the best of everything. We just have all I'm gonna say.
We've got content. I'll say that. We have content. Super
Yeah.
Bowl will not stop us from getting content.
Speaking of
Surtur
content,
going crazy.
yeah, you know,
The last at tower too, that's huge.
common W. You know what's not a common W? The fact that Birdie Bubble.
Birdie Bowl.
All I'm saying, common W, because they stole the blue again.
Me personally, I'm going in on that Hachi. You
Me
could not
pers-
have stopped me from going in on that Hachi.
Me personally, we're gonna look on the right side of the map because the clown
Yeah,
fiesta
Bake's
continues.
been winning this. Like, it's not even close either. It's just like Bake by a mile. Bake
You know
will
what?
fight everybody that comes. Oh, Chalk, you're here? What's going on, bud?
Just gonna get disarmed though, and you know, Merlin gonna pick up the kill onto Chalk. You know, if Chalk had forward press, he kills everyone there.
Okay, real talk. Why does Chalk have prophetic?
He's a liver, not a dyer.
Doesn't look like it. It looked like he in fact died there.
You know who's not a liver? This Nemesis, because she's just getting bonked on.
Yeah, that is unfortunately what happens when you have no mana and you're just fighting guys that aren't going to die.
Yeah, you know, we said they are beefy. They said yes.
Yeah, I mean, so far, you know, the 4 people have built, you know, some sort of tank item.
Yeah, the only one who has not built tank, Vamana, the Executioner. Yep. Okay, I'm sleeping on Achilles' damage right now, but he is proceeding to bonk Merlin.
Well, yeah, he has not built defense, you know.
Gonna get killed under
Common
his
Bake
tower.
W.
Yeah, killed under a tower by a whale.
What are you supposed to do? He's just a whale.
Play Maui.
Yeah, Maui
Maui.
or Charon, you know. Run him over with a boat.
Exactly. Well, you know.
Start throwing the harpoons.
Yeah. What's a whale gonna do when you force it onto land? Nothing.
Exactly.
Common Maui W.
Honestly, this duel lane is not going how I would have expected.
Honestly, I thought they would lose the lane, but apparently not. Surtur just kind of broken.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Who knew that a warrior in the dual lane would beat the crap out of someone? Ah, yeah, Phalanx.
Phalanx, yeah.
Yeah, common W.
Yeah, you stack that up, you get like way too many prots for no good reason.
He's gonna ult away, gonna get chased down, and Shock gonna peel the captain, really wanting that kill. You know, the Sobek is 3-0-4. He has KS'd every single member of this team at least once.
Yeah, that's just what you do as Sobek though, you know, like you're going for kills. You don't think of yourself as a support.
I more think of myself as the carry of the team, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the team only works when I pluck people. That's just how it is.
Exactly. You're
They
doing
need
everything.
me, so if I'm fed, we're winning.
You know who is not winning? This Hachi. This man is getting bullied.
Just a little bit, actually quite a bit.
Yeah. That man got zoned away from a wave by a Surtur.
Yeah.
You know, it's about to be a commonplace W because you know who has crit now? That did so much damage. Oh my goodness. Vamana gonna force mounted archery out. Are we gonna get a common W here? Merlin rotating in. Queen Perfuma smells the rotation. Please throw something at him. Yes!
That the sound effect on Surtur 1 is just unfair. It is a
Yeah.
buff to the character.
And you know who walked back in? The Hachi. He was a liver. Now he is a dyer.
Yeah, unfortunately going to have to
Oh.
just give the Bodega Hive the W here. I mean, what was that? 2 kills for none?
Yeah, here
Oh no,
comes.
there's a whale. There's a whale. Oh god. Cancel everything I just said. There's a whale.
You know, only killing Queen Perfuma though. Common W.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bro Taco not going to get any farm there. Still
You
sitting
know,
at level 9, 15 minutes in.
yeah, but look at his position on the map. You know, there's a red buff spawning, and you know where he's gonna be? On the red buff.
That is true. That is true. Certainly could be looking to get that invade off. I mean, I don't. Oh no, he could fight a Merlin. I believe in him. I believe in him.
The Bake chasing the Chalk, but you know, I feel like Chalk kind of just doesn't care.
Looks like Chalk might care now. Now that
Yeah.
there are 2 sea creatures after him. No.
No. They require water. He's the god of it. I don't know what to tell you. Gonna not quite secure that buff. Oh, the biggest Nike knockup of Jimmy's career.
Got him.
Yep. And Bake, a little too big for his britches, thinking, yeah, I can fight the team.
Nah, I'd win.
Common W, but Jimmy gonna pick up the kill on his opponent. And Vamana just a liver. Once again. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I jinxed him.
That is 5 kills on Sobek. That is top kill with Sobek. I'd like to
Yeah.
point that out.
Yeah, all I'm saying, this man has KS'd effectively.
Nah, he's putting in the work. I'd love to see the damage chart. I feel like Sobek's got to be like top 5.
Yeah,
Got to be upper half.
yeah. Meanwhile, Hachi just running under his tower. Like, even his own tower is not safe for him.
Why would it be?
We have seen Surtur just become oppressive. You know,
He deserves it.
somehow this this is working for them, and just bonk. You know,
Yeah.
Hachi might have to build some Fizz-D. All I'm saying.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, just a breastplate of valor, last item. Come on.
I feel like if Queen Perfuma just like builds crit now, like the game's just over. They win.
I don't know, because Spectral's kind of good.
Yeah, but like Hachi's not gonna buy it. I'm an ADC. I don't build defense.
Yeah, that's true. Bonk, bonk, and bonk. Thorns coming out on the Surtur. Oh, please. He doesn't have ult. Oh, no.
Does not have ult. Does not have the get out of jail free card.
He
Finally
is-
have to pay for your mistakes.
He is a liver.
No. Unfortunately, a dire.
The captain taking yet another peak perfect kill.
He put all the work in for that one. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard to tell that this game isn't close in gold. Like, there's a 6,000 gold lead, and you just can never tell.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dead Vamana.
I don't know. This man looks pretty alive to me.
What was that?
Ah.
What were you saying there?
Looks pretty alive to me.
Hmm.
You know,
No, on my screen, it looks like he's already dead. I don't know.
you got. Oh, I'm sorry, but the captain. I need him to go godlike. You know what? I don't care what else happens in this game. I just need to see Sobek go godlike.
There's a possibility. I mean, he's only 6 kills off. There's still time.
Okay. All he has to do is not die to objectives.
That's a tall ask.
Yo.
Oh no! From the sky.
Oh no. The bonk ready, and oh my, Bodega Hive
Bodega
stole
had
that.
steal.
Yeah. And you know who's getting ran down currently? Well, aside from the Hachi, who's under his own tower now, Mr. Chuck himself.
That's fine. He's a chalk. He gets out there. No worries.
Yep.
Surtur does not care who he has to fight. Just
Yeah.
I'll fight them all. I don't care.
Honestly, Bake
Who
gonna
else
show
wants
up.
these hands? Maybe not the whale. I think if Pokemon has taught me anything, water beats fire. And
Oh,
it looks like Smite kind of agrees.
You know, all I'm saying is quite possibly. No. He is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. could not overcome the type advantage. You know, water deals 2 times damage to fire. It's just the law of the land.
We see a Blink Merlin come out. Vamana gonna be looking for the Merlin.
Yeah, that's what happens when, you know, Merlin's level 18 and you're level 15 with no defense. It's a pretty understandable phenomenon there.
You know, the only person I say who cannot spam left this game is the man playing Bake. All I'm saying, you locked Bake. You lost your
locked
privilege.
Bake and you got, like, destroyed for first blood.
Yeah.
Like, you have to hold that out.
Yeah. You cannot spam laugh anymore. That card was taken from you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll accept I will accept every other person except for Bake spam laughs.
Okay, I would like you to attempt to explain something to me.
What are we trying to explain?
Alright, so start looking at Achilles, and then you'll figure it out.
You know, I think I have to go.
Void Damaru, lowering the magical defense of the opponents.
Wait, no. Think. He builds Mystical Mail, it cooks.
Wait, is Thorns considered magical damage?
I think it is.
Magical damage, yeah, no, you just
He's
soften him
cooking.
up with the Thorns.
He's cooking.
Understandable.
3 thorns, you know, that's a lot of magic damage,
I
actually.
wasn't even thinking about Thorns being magical damage. That one had me for a second. No, he's got it all figured out.
Yeah, he's in the future, we're in the past. He is not the same. You know who else is not the same? The fact that Hachi is just getting bonked. Come on, Sobek. Get this next kill, dog. No! Alright, Sobek's team is chaosing him.
Yeah. Legitimately just
Costing
can't let
the
him have
team.
anything nice.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that Sobek is level 18 without an upgraded starter.
Yeah. He had to get the Spectral for the Vamana. Nike gonna start hitting people. Vamana gonna just literally take the HP bar of someone.
Yeah, just kind of ran down Merlin with, you know, no assistance. This Bake is just so mean.
Ooh. No! My sweet prince!
Yeah, it was his time to go, unfortunately.
My sweet, sweet prince of godlikes.
It's just so unlucky that Bake didn't get low enough to chain that execute there. Just needed a little bit more.
Yeah, that would have been peak content, but you know, let's take a look at these builds since you earlier mentioned Void Dormao. Well, hang on, we've got someone bonking a whale for 5 to 10 business days, so
yeah, I don't see any like damage coming from it, but like he's certainly there.
yeah. Let's take a look at this. So we have standard Bake build, except for the starter, you know.
Yeah, doesn't go for the diamond arrow. Kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Kind of cringe.
Yeah, kind of commonplace elves. You know, standard Merlin build.
Standard Nem build.
Yeah, standard throwback build. You know, into 5 physical. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Does not win the 1v3 and then gets spam left for.
Yeah, by the whale, of all people. Again,
Whale and Nem, you know.
Yeah, I'll accept the Nem, but you know, commonplace the L for the whale. And you know, other build things I have noticed so far is I want you to just look further down on this this aside from this Achilles. Yeah, actually take a look at the Achilles.
A Heart Seeker can be a little bit more damage. I respect it.
Yeah, you know.
The Bumba Spear, I mean, that's the only reason he was getting those early purple buffs, so I understand that.
Common, and we do have it here. You know, heroism gives magic prots, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't it?
I believe so. Gonna help against those thorns.
Yeah, that thorns damage really gonna hurt. You know, thinking about it, but doesn't Nike too?
Oh, heroism doesn't. It must be benevolence that does.
Yeah. we're both being support mains and still can't remember what support starters do what.
I just build banner now. I don't know. There ain't no other option.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you get a Spartan flag.
When you're
Like
feeling,
we're on for the 25-minute end now. I respect it. Gotta get the kill though.
I don't know. I think Brotaku goes hard here.
I think Brotaku gives him another kill.
No, I think people get executable. The Thorns damage going crazy. And you know who's back up and ready?
Got him. That's worth it all day, every day.
Yeah.
I got my last execute there. Right now, if I'm Brotaku, I won that game.
Yeah. Mentally, I am on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what the stat screen says. I am living life.
Yeah, didn't even end the game in 25 minutes. Like that's personally a loss.
Yeah, honestly, getting your blue buff stolen at not even a minute into the game, kind of a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still though, KGB do win this in a 2-0 fashion.
Yo, you know.
Unfortunately, didn't play along, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
You know, didn't appreciate the Super Bowl Sunday shenanigans. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, you know, played your draft the way you wanted it to be played, but sadly, Bake takes top damage because whale.
That's just common Bake W.
I'd say more common Bake, just abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, abusing a broken god. Where have I seen this before?
Do that in support, you'll still be top damage. It just doesn't matter. Bake
Yeah,
just does
broken.
things that shouldn't
Yeah.
be allowed.
Yeah. That being said, you know, I love the amount of words placed. That is
There's a good amount of words,
commonplace W for the Bodega Hive once more.
Four words? That's four too many, to be honest. I think Brotaku started with the word shard too, so that certainly inflated the numbers. Still though, nice set. Be back in just a couple hours. Do believe we have an 8 o'clock game tonight, so about an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes.
Yes, sir. Well, that was a fun time.